I guess it matters a little bit, like I might as well move here and shoot once, and that way I can kill you on the next phase, assuming that it hits. So, here's hoping everything works out. Okay. Here's hoping in a pretty significant way that everything works out. I'm just gonna... Okay, you actually attack Sam? Good. I hope you don't double. Okay, well, Sam hits anyway. He wouldn't have doubled Sam. There's no way. There's no possible way. And you're gone. Okay. Had enough of this. Next chance I get, I'm out of here. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool, cool. That's not great, but... What are you gonna do about it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would have to reposition him in order to get forward enough. However, I also have to use him to kill one of these guys this turn. I'm gonna use Sam right here, though, for sure. Oh, actually, he doesn't die. So, I might as well just do that, then. I might be able to get this guy, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be the necessary movement. I think you only have 6, though, right? You do have 7. Everything kind of works out, then. I could use her to kill this guy, presumably. Okay, that was a big presumption. Let's see. Is there a way to do this and survive? That's kind of my question right now. Because I'm going to have to use the combination of a repositioned Finch and the hit from Clinton to make sure that these guys die. Is it more prudent to kill the lead javelin or this guy? Because I can manage either. I would prefer to kill the lead javelin. Just because it's probably preferable. I mean, that's pretty much it. I could even do it like this, which I might have to do because the archer would be in range of Sam. I have to kill both, essentially. I can heal with Lana, but I have to kill both. Let's see. Unless I attack this guy with Sam from this tile, which I could do. That's quite good. I do kind of need to use her. Do I have shove on you? Is that what you have? Shove? Who has shove? It was Jay, wasn't it? Jay is the one that has shove, so I can't do that. You don't kill this one. That's okay. I have a fool's gold in the convoy that I can use. This is going to be a very big turn. If I'm going to get this guy, I have to make all of the necessary sacrifices for that right now. I could swap with Sam. That also leaves him in range of everything. That also takes him out of the action on the front of attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't move, you don't reach. So if I kill this guy, then everything's fine, but I also have to use Danielle. You kill either one of these, you die to that one and don't kill this one. Dang, that's rough. You do kill this guy, though, so I might honestly just have to do that and sacrifice the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have 2 range. Let's see. Is there any way that I get forward enough? So... if I reposition you, then that leaves Danielle out of the action for another turn. I'm banking a lot on this. I don't have to get this. As nice as it would be, I don't have to do that. Alternatively, I reposition you forward and you steal it somehow. If I repo you forward, 1, 2, let's see, you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you steal it, which I have enough speed for. And then you're also not in range of anything. And then you also get attacked by this guy, but then you survive because you're Lana. So that's probably my best way of doing that, because then I can use Finch to kill this guy, Sam to kill this guy, and then everybody's out of range of everything. Yes, that is the course of action that I'm going to take, so... let's see. I need to consider my Fool's Gold usage this turn as well. Although at this point, I will then have Clinton and Ophelia to kill this unit. And then if I lose something to you, then that's like, I guess, whatever. I don't even have to do that, honestly. So. First, we kill units, and then we see if we're able to do all of that. Sam first kills this one. Because I need to make sure that he can survive everything afterwards, most of all. So that's good. He kills that one. You don't move. You don't move. You don't move. Far enough, anyway. Then Finch can go here. Presumably kill this guy, yes, for sure, kill that guy. You... Okay, this is actually perfectly good. Perfectly good. I can even bait this guy to attack Danielle. You seem to not be impeded by forests at all. Acrobat, that'll do it. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Let's see, Flux Tome, but you are fine. Acrobats. Acrobat on a Renegade. Are you different from an archer in a particular way? I suppose it's just the extent of having those skills as opposed to these skills. One of them is more combat-oriented, the other one's more utility-oriented. However, one of them appears to be much faster. Okay, that's cool. Good information for the future. Alright, so, I'm going to go ahead and do this with Finch either way. Because this guy has to die regardless. And Finch is capable of one-shotting, so everything works out in his favor in this way. You can't reach, you don't move, and you don't move. Or you do move, but now you're getting out of here. You're presumably going to leave the battlefield before you're able to get attacked anyway, so... And then if you do decide to steal something, then honestly just take it at this point. Like, as long as I'm getting your thing, it's a good trade. So, go ahead and reposition Danielle, or with Danielle, to right here. You'll double Danielle. Right. Yes, you'll double her exactly, unless you're way down by the steel bow, which you are. 12 speed versus 11 speed in effect. At which point, I move to right here with you. If you get hit, then I guess that's whatever, because... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will be able to reach. Let's see, I definitely should have planned my Fool's Gold usage a little bit better. But I guess I can use the combination of you two to get all of that sorted. So now you'll steal this. Gimme. Very good. Don't have to kill this guy. He can run away. He can go do his thieving business elsewhere. And I am banking on hit rates that are hopefully good in order to deal with all of this. Will not be taking that one. Okay. Good. I'm going to be banking on this hitting. If it doesn't, then I have to use Cordelia for this purpose. And I'd rather not do that just in case she gets hit. Good. Very good. And now Ophelia has to hit one. I don't have to do it from this tile at all. If she's within range of 2 allies... Is it 3 spaces? Because if it is, I can manage that. Within 3 tiles of 2 or more allies, plus 10 hits. So I can place Cordelia here, heal her, and then I'll be perfectly okay. Do I even need to heal her at that point? I probably should, just because of you. I don't have to, but I should. I should heal her. That is the correct play. And then I will have perfect hit rate against you. I'm going to use the Wolfang just to ensure that this hits. I need it to hit, for sure. Also, the Wolfang has an awesome effect. I think that's a purple effect on hers, if that's to be the case. Because I think I recall that being gray previously. Now, I should be fine. Everything should work out. Right? Okay, you're moving in now. You're moving in now. I completely neglected to see that last time. Stab you. Get shot by you. Level up? Speed, maybe? Fine, strength and HP. I'll take it. I'll take it, for sure. You're gone? Good. I hope you're not going to start moving. Jared. Yes, Clarissa. Our contractor said this group might put up a good fight. They were not wrong. However, I actually had hoped they wouldn't fall over and die too easily. Hoped? Yes, I had begun to feel that a few too many lost souls were wandering into our ranks. In the beginning, I let them in because we needed the extra numbers. Bigger jobs require more insurance. But all these extra mouths to feed are cutting into our own cut of the bounties. All for assassins that, truthfully, are not just the caliber of killer that deserve a piece of our pie. True. Ah, so you wanted to cut the fat to cut the cost. I get it. Even still, that group is making their way over here pretty quickly. You're not worried at all? Jared, I have deliberately held you and some of our more seasoned cutthroats here with me. I've watched their fighting. They stand no chance against us. The idea was to overwhelm them from behind to push them forward. Any casualty we incurred before that group hit us was a bonus. Literally. Clever, Clarissa. Alright, you haven't led us wrong yet. Well, listen, should we start with blocking their exit then? Yes, Jared. Their lives are hanging like a fish on a hook. Let your blades pierce their hearts and let's go collect our money. I'm going to block any escape into the nearby village. Okay. Oh. Everyone, look up ahead. More assassins, and they're blocking our escape. Finch, this is bad. Surrounded on all sides, they led us into a corner. What do you suggest we do? I hate to say it, but I think we've run out of options. We're stuck. We need to stay out of range as long as we can and try to hold out. Hold out? Hold out for what? Either Luxton or a miracle. Well, that's not good at all. That's extremely less than good. Right. Silver sword, quick bow. Can't attack at range, brave effect. Okay, you don't move, good. Armor slayer, kinda funny. Interesting indeed. So, I'm going to have to assume we kind of have to just survive for 2 more turns, which, while difficult, is possible. You don't move, so I'm not worried about you. You're a slight concern. We have Lana with the Salus now. We can bank on this thief stealing. I can't really get in range of all of this stuff and also hope to survive, so I think I just have to leave this side as open as I can. And like I said, while not ideal, it's kind of what I have to do. So if I get Sam out of here... Ooh, that was almost an end turn. Don't want to do that. Okay, so Sam could theoretically kill this guy. Very theoretically. I would have to use the old reliable for that to be a certainty. I think I'm gonna have to heal Sam. I think he's probably the most prudent to heal, considering how good he is. I know that Finch is a game over condition, but he's at a point of complete safety where I can, if I really have to, keep him perfectly out of range of everything through the use of Danielle. However, you can reach there. Well, that said, I could put Danielle where Finch is right now, and she would block essentially everything. If Lana gets attacked, then it's no big deal. So yes, I'm going to heal Sam. That's going to be the course of action that I take. I could have honestly done it from the forest. I probably should have done so from the forest, but that's okay. So, Sam can only get attacked by 1 person, as long as I kill the renegade as well, which I cannot guarantee to any capacity whatsoever. That said, can I kill this guy with him? With the combination of them both, I can kill that guy. Because Sam would then be right here, blocking you from attacking Finch at all. So yes, everything should just work out if I do that. I don't have to kill the renegade, though I do want to. If I use Finch for that, can I rescue him? He doesn't kill anyway. If I use Ophelia for that, can I rescue? She doesn't kill anyway. Fascinating. He does have 15 speed minus 3, which is just out of my range. Let's see, I'm considering... Okay, hold on. This is actually pretty important. I don't want to lose right now of all times. I feel like this is either the last turn or the second to last turn, so I have to hold out just a bit longer. So, the renegade doesn't have to die, because he's not killing any of my units by himself. What I am worried about is the ability for the units right here to reach and attack in tandem with the renegade. So, if I do this, then I should be okay. I will give him the chance to crit prior to doing this. Okay, and then when he inevitably doesn't, we make sure that Sam doesn't die to this guy. Not possible. And then Sam getting attacked by this and the renegade could be quite bad. 20 damage be 22, and then from weapon triangle, so 15 damage. That's 11, then 18, minus 7 for 11 more. So you don't die. Wait, dude. It was 15 plus 11, right? Which would be exact. Right? Am I mistaken? 22, 15, and then 11. Okay. So to this end, I might have to figure something else out. That said, I've committed too much to this guy now, and I have to kill him. So I'm just going to do that. I have to do this. As unfortunate as it is, you've got to die now. Committed a lot of resources there. I'm hoping that you will go to attack Lana since you're capable of that. The combination of them both attacking Lana would probably result in her death because she would be below 50% HP after getting attacked once. So, I kind of do have to kill this unit. Somewhat. It's not perfectly necessary, but it's rather preferred, I would say. Getting attacked by the mercenary is a really big downside on a general scale. Is it too late for me to push this way and just try to escape from everything? Because I would have to, like, stand here, shoot you, inevitably miss, maybe just kill you and then pick up Danielle and run. Or I could kill with you, pick up. Do you reach the forest? You do. Unfortunate. Have I lost? Is there a way out? Let's see. So... there is a lot that's bad here. There's a lot that's bad here. 17. Does Danielle survive if everything attacks her? 0 damage, 11 damage, sheesh. And then 14 damage. But if I use the Stellar Pike, then it's 9. I'm taking that back, because I didn't mean to press that. Keck W. Stellar Pike, 14. And then 9. So that would not kill her. So if I stand... shoot. Heavy bow will do that to you. Okay. That's really bad. I cannot stay in range of these guys. They will just kill me. They will simply just kill me. So that means that I just have to get out. I have to escape. I'm gonna have to hit this guy and just get out. As much as I hate to. You reach that far? That's crazy. 6 move, that's why. Because I was thinking I was gonna reposition her, and then she would only get hit by this person. But that won't matter anyway. I could Fool's Gold to make sure that you don't do anything, but, like, at this point, I'm out of range of him, so no, I can't do that. Let's see. Clinton still has his rescue. Cordelia can kill somebody. I mean, if I kill this guy somehow, then everything is kind of just okay. But I don't think that's perfectly possible. At all, actually. I would completely be banking on a crit at that point, and I can't do that in good faith. Can't rescue you with your sister. It would have to have been the other way anyway, even after the usage, or even prior to the usage of the weak band. The most obvious course of action is to kill this thief, and then pick up with Clinton and run away. And then I guess what I would do from there is wall off like this, so that you can only attack these units on this side, and then she gets hit by this, and that's just the end of it. I guess that's just what I have to do. So we'll try this. If it misses, then it's GG. So don't miss, Ophelia. I'm counting on it. Very good. So then I have to consider that Ophelia... well, what I was considering was possibly dropping Ophelia, but I don't have to do that at all. Yeah, I don't have to do that at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I block... if I rescue, and then go to here, and then I block with Danielle here, then everything is fine. At that point, the negative... the biggest possible negative... honestly, what I'd probably do is I'd probably put Cordelia right here, hope that she gets attacked, and then hopefully everything works out, although thanks to Weapon Triangle, you're probably going to attack Sam. And Sam dies perfectly, except for the part that I forgot, and that Finch has enough to survive. So... rescue. Go to here. If I put Ophelia down, she'll take 20 minus, what, 5? And then, she would take 13 damage if she was in range of Finch. And then possibly die to poison, but then also probably end up getting shot by this guy, essentially. Do you reach Finch? Does anybody reach Finch? None of them do, luckily. So... I'll put Cordelia... let me consider my reposition, because I can still reposition somebody. I could just kill this guy, actually. No, I can't, because she'll attack. I could just put Cordelia here either way. And that would be good. That would be perfectly okay. Actually, that's the play, because I torrent. And then I heal up some of the units that are sort of down bad. So I might as well do that. Like, she's not going to die anyway. And then you can't reach anymore. And as such, I should just be okay to drop Ophelia behind me. Although the bow would then attack her, and that's, like, not great, but at this point, I'm kind of banking on this being the final turn. Actually, can you drop her anyway? You can. Okay, so let's see if she would survive then. 18 damage plus 1 from weapon triangle. Minus 1 from forest, so it's just 18. Be 13 damage, and then I would have to bank on her rolling a 1 in order to not die. Although, if she is in range of 3 or more allies, or 2 allies, minus 2 damage taken. So, that would leave her at 4 HP, and thusly able to survive. I could also equip her with the Salus. Does this game have 3-issue trade? I can't remember. Well, it wouldn't matter either way. It wouldn't matter either way, that's for sure. Is that completely right? If I'm wrong by 1 point of damage again, thanks to a bow, I'm going to lose it. So, let me make sure that there is no circumstance. You have Rally Strength, but I have never seen an enemy use Rally. I'm going to bank on you not being able to use Rally, especially not on this guy, okay? So, 18 damage, plus 1 damage from Weapon Triangle because of bows versus magic for 19 damage. You will be doing 19 damage to Ophelia, who has 5 defense. 5 defense from that 19 is down to 14. Additionally, minus 1 from the forest for 13. Additionally, minus 2 from her skill for 12. 12 HP from her 15 would then leave her at 3, so if I get the exact 3 roll, then I die. Is there any circumstance in which damage is further reduced? Because if not, then I cannot commit to that. Because if she happens to roll the 3, and even so, I'm pretty sure that the archer is going to attack Lana, or maybe Sam or Finch. One or the other. Honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised to see it be Finch. There is no circumstance in which the archer should attack Ophelia over these other units. Because Lana even has less defense, and less HP. So there shouldn't be a circumstance in which Ophelia is attacked anyway. At this point, I'm banking on a 1 in 3 roll that she dies after getting hit from poison. So, given the circumstances and the uncertainty that the next turn may not be the last one, I'm going to do this and risk the entire run on it. We're going to see how this goes, and I hope it's fine. You attack her, so now she might die? Question mark? I don't really know. I hope not. Let's see, though. There's no circumstance where this can be the last... Okay, good. You don't die. Good. Nice crit, too. I hope you weren't about to get doubled. I bet you were, actually. 9 speed, you would have had 12, so that crit was literally necessary in order to save her life. Whatever. That's fine, I guess. Okay, cool. Excuse me. What? Old man, I don't know where you came from, but you just walked into the wrong valley. You're gonna die. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Yeah, something tells me that's not true. Okay, so that crit was literally necessary. And, this guy helping us is literally necessary. Okay. That was hard. That was a hard map. Whoa, Lancaster, are you okay? Didn't even scratch me. Dirk, is there something going on up ahead? These old eyes have trouble with things in the distance nowadays. It looks to me there's a fight going on in this valley. From the looks of it, yeah, there's one ragtag bunch chasing another. Want to get involved? I've been itching for a good fight. Slow down for a minute, Dirk. We've talked about this. Before getting involved, we need to try and understand the situation. Who do you say is in the most danger, and from where? And why do you think they're in danger? Can't just go swinging your axe at everyone. Oh, right. Let's see. This group in the middle, they look pretty tired. Like they've been running around and fighting for a while now. But they are being closed in on from all sides. It's hard to say if they had it coming to them, but these attackers, they surely aren't any of our soldiers. That middle group, they also look to be protecting someone. Younger looking guy, brown hair, headband, slender. Wait, you don't think... Dirk, now that's useful information. That could be our man. I'm giving you new orders. Get over there and as quick as you can and help that group. Be sure to introduce yourself. They have enough weapons being hurled at them. You don't want them to mistake you for an enemy. Have everyone meet by Brighton Village as soon as you can. I'm going to take the assassins to our north to help clear a path. Wait a second. Assassins. How do you know they're assassins? Wait a second. Let's end the map, please. If they're not Lux, then who else would they be, Dirk? It's a good point. Okay, Sir Lancaster, you can count on me. It's a battle. For as talented as that boy is, he still has so much to learn. So I hope that we're gonna be okay. Finch, out over there, look out. Haha, Jay, get behind me. Wait, I'm not here to fight you. Hold your sword. Not attack us. No, this must be another dirty trick. We've been getting attacked from all sides by you dirty thieves. I'm not going to be quick to let my guard down. Or should you? There's still plenty of rogues to be killed. All I ask is that you don't swing your sword into my back while I'm helping you. Why would you help us? Came with my mentor, searching for a man matching your description, actually. Our orders were to keep you alive. And since I'm assuming you like being alive, it means I'm going to help you. Simple enough? Me. Look, if you want to fight for us, I'm not going to stop you. We certainly are in a bind. You can do that over there, away from us. Got it? That works. I wanted to do more of the fighting anyway. Just stay put and away from those assassins, while Lancaster and I deal with this. Lancaster. Yeah, that old guy over there. Oh, and I'm Dirk. Anyway, I'm off. Don't get yourself killed. What the heck is going on today? Uh-oh. What is the meaning of this? Wherever those two came from? Boys, if you're within range, aim for these two newcomers now. Okay. They can't be allowed to interfere with our job. Thank goodness. Oh, man. That was almost really bad. Okay. I'm assuming they have Provoke as a result of this. Provoke. Okay. Okay, good. I should be safe now. There should be no circumstance in which I die. In fact, as a matter of circumstance, they're all in range of those guys. So, I could literally just end turn now, and I would be safe, presumably. Right? That would be the thing that would make the logical sense. Thanks to Provoke being incredibly broken in GBA, because Provoke in GBA means that they always attack this target. That said, I'm not going to bank on that being the case, and I'm still going to do some of this. I'm going to heal you. I'm going to, like, pick somebody up, get out of here. I don't know who I'm going to pick up, but I'm going to pick up somebody. Let's see here. Who do I want to pick up? Honestly, it doesn't even matter. You'll attack him, so that means that I can get over to this side. I can just do whatever I want now, right? If I can't get over here safely now, I'm going to be highly displeased, and I will consider that to be bad. I will consider that to be extremely, extremely not okay. If I am now given the impression... Wow, great level up. If I'm now given the impression that I am safe to move in this direction, and then I am subsequently not okay to move in that direction, I will consider that bad, and I will cheat in order to win. But I think that should be okay. I think we should be fine now. There is nothing indicating to me that we're not okay to do this. So, that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, I'm going to assume safety until proven otherwise. So, let's do that. Like I said, just assuming safety at this point. Let's get out of here. Yeah, and they're all going to attack Dirk and this new guy, so they will perish, presumably. Gonna be doing one of these. Not doing that one. Let's see, which one of you has the Fortuna? Okay. We'll be going right here. Let's see here. I also saw this guy moving down as though he was going to attack me. But I am under the impression that they just want to steal. So, going to be doing one of these. We'll take from the supply the Fool's Gold. Trade that over to you. Then I'll take you like this. Put you... I guess right here is fine. Let's see, let me make sure it's only vulneraries and fool's gold that I have up here. Trade. Let's see. Yes, we'll put fool's gold on you. Take. Drop. You have Salus. Don't want to lose Salus. So I guess we'll do it like this, question mark. We'll see what happens. That's fine. Fool's gold, elixir. Unlucky. Let's see here. Don't want to lose the elixir either, truth be told, so... Let's finesse that a little bit. I'm already past the point of caring in terms of how much I've cheated, so... We'll just vibe like this, I guess. Got the fool's gold there. You have Fortuna. Can I reposition her somehow? I don't think so. We'll just see if this works. We'll see what happens. If I have to lose an elixir, then that's how it'll be, I guess. Fool's gold, and then you attack him. Okay. Cool. Nice, I guess, question mark. Lancaster. I probably should have checked his description and stats prior to all of this, but I'm good. I think I'll pass. We'll see what happens after all of this. Whatever. I guess we just lose an elixir. That's fine, I guess. Unbelievable. This guy's a killing machine. He's annihilating them. We may actually get out of this alive. Everyone, our new friend is giving us a lifeline. We need to support him. Let's finish off these assassins now while we have the chance. Now you're speaking my language. Let's go. Okay, I'll get the elixir back then. I won't actually get the elixir back because I have Lana up here now, and that's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. I'm a little bit displeased by those guys coming and attacking us, even though we were told that they wouldn't, but that's fine, I guess. Good speed level up there. Let's see, who do I want the level up to go to? Ophelia, for sure. Whoosh. Alrighty. Looks good to me. Am I able to... Is there a reality in which I get her off of the village through a separate means than this guy simply going up there and bopping her out of existence? I mean, he has Tomahawk equipped now. You have Heavy Bow equipped, so... Theoretically, this guy goes up, attacks Clarissa, and then these guys end up dying anyway, because Dirk will not care. That's fine, I guess. I'll just go up here, and I'll sit, and I'll wait, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with regard to all of this. And we can check his stats now. A Season 9 oath sworn to his duty. Honorable. It's got A rank in every single weapon type, apparently, and these stats. Let's see what his skills are. Provoke, Slow Burn, Spur Defense, Barricade. If unit strikes twice, the second hit's damage is halved. Fascinating. That's really good. That's extremely strong, actually. So if they get doubled, they're only really getting like 1.5 damage dealt. If weapon weight is higher than enemy weapon weight, plus 2 damage, 15 hits, 5 crits, which it will be because Chrome Lance. He also has 21 con, so you just theoretically give him the heaviest weapon that you can. And he's also got Pavis. And then on the other side, Dirk has Kanso. Natural cover, minus 3 damage when on terrain with effects. Chivalry, if foes at full HP, plus 2 attack, defense res, plus 1, and then rally defense. Cool. I am not under the impression that we'll be getting Dirk, just due to his portrait, but I hope that we do, because I like his portrait. I think it's just a recolor of one of the FE6 bosses, but it's one of the FE6 bosses that I happen to enjoy a little bit more than the others, so that's cool. Jared, what happened? Who the heck are you? You can't just come in here picking apart my men like this. What exactly did these folk do to deserve being hounded by you and your men? It was just a job, how we put food on the table. What does that matter to you? The world could use a few less people who kill for food. And besides, my job is to see these people to safety. Better way to make a living, don't you think? You old bats. I guess I'll have to slice you up myself. You're already a pile of dust. Let me go ahead and kick it up. Be my guest. That was a great boss conversation. Well, if he doesn't double her, then I can now theoretically kill with Holme right here. One Mr. Clinton for the boss kill. Of course, I would be banking on every single possible hit rate. Let's see, is there any reality where I let this occur? I mean, not really, right? I guess I could, like, reposition or something, or like somehow get Sam or get Finch up here and shove him out of the way, but like, nah, I'm not gonna. Like, if he gets this hit, I'll pop off about it, but I'm not thinking that it's going to happen. Yeah, okay. 15%. Nah, that wasn't about to occur. That's fine. That's understandable. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just vibe. Alrighty. Alrighty. Very fascinating way of ending the map, for sure. Yo, got the crits. Of course, the boss crit patch is in effect, so... Who the heck are you? Someone who thinks you've served your, loosely validated purpose enough. Goodbye. Dang you. Oh well, that'll be it. That's all of them. Let's get to that village and quick. Okay, cool. Very, very good. Wow, I know I was giving orders, but honestly, I thought we were finished. What a stroke of luck that you two showed up. But to do what we owe, to what do we owe the pleasure? Finch, this is General Lancaster, one of the most decorated generals in Luxon's history. My reputation precedes me sometimes. But yes, I am General Lancaster. I was on my way back to the capital with Dirk here while on a search. Well, search and rescue mission for a man looking remarkably like your friend. Me? Yeah, you. Brown-haired, headband, slender-looking guy. Sounds like you, huh? But I don't understand. Why would Luxon, who's been trying to kill us, send one of their generals on a rescue mission for me? Because we aren't actually with Luxon, you dummy. What? Dirk. So wait, you're not with Luxon even though you're one of their generals. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, our cover is blown at this point. Thanks a lot, Dirk. Sorry, Lancaster. But yes, what my big-mouthed apprentice says is true. We actually have come from Ballery on behalf of my advisor. He told us to come and find a man matching your friend's description. A man wielding a very unique type of light magic. Know anything about it? Listen, we appreciate everything you did for us back there, but we've had so many people after our heads. You'll understand if I don't necessarily trust you enough to put my guard down. Certainly see where you're coming from, lad, sure. But I've already lowered my lance. And outside of what we just did in the valley to help you, as well as giving you my word and promise to bring you no harm. There's not much more I can do to prove my intentions, is there? What do you want with Jay so badly anyway? Could you at least explain that? Actually, it's not so much your friend here that I needed to find. I'm really after a particular book, you see. One that your friend here looks to be holding behind his back. If he'd be willing to show it to me. How could you see that? Yeah, how could you see that? I thought your eyes were going bad. Lad, if that book is what I think it is, I will be leaving here with it no matter how you choose to act. And while that may come off as a threat, it is anything but. On the contrary, if that book is really what I came to find, my ideal scenario is one where I safely escort both you and that tome back into Ballery. I'd even be willing to extend that offer to your friends here as a show of good faith. However, before I bend over backwards to do any of that, I need a closer look at that tome to be sure. So, would you mind holding it out for me to see? I guess so. Here. Thank you. Let's see. These engravings, the texture of the book. Would you mind opening it for me, lad? Sure. Yes, I believe this is what we came for. Happy days. Now, Sonny, would you mind handing it over to Dirk here? We put so much effort into finding it. Can't simply afford to let it stray from our possession. Jay, wait a minute. I still don't know if we can trust. Finch, these two just saved our lives. Measly tome is the least we can give them for the time being. Plus, I don't know how much longer I want to have that thing anyway. Thank you, lad. Once again, I assure you that you have nothing to worry about with us. Gave away Candescent. Alright. So, as far as I can tell, your story checks out. You match the description of the man we were looking for. Carrying a very particular tome as well. But I do have a couple more questions for you all. More to get a clearer picture of your situation. Firstly, can you tell me where you came upon this book, as well as how you came to be in Luxon territory? Jay, wait a minute. Everyone in the valley. It looks like Luxon soldiers are approaching. We need to hightail it now. Hold on, wait a minute. Can't have you running off on me. Look, I can protect you all, but you're going to have to trust me. All of you go into the village and hide. I will deal with Luxon. So you can lead them right to us. I'll take my chances on the run. Jay, time to double time it. Finch, I don't think we have it in us to run. We barely survived out there. Everyone is dead tired. If he can get rid of Luxon for us, I think we need to trust him. Jay is right, Finch. Even with a shot of adrenaline, we're all on weary legs. Fine. General Lancaster, I know we have just met. I'm not one for trusting many people. but our lives are in your hands. We'll be hiding in the village. Jay, Sam, let's go. Man, that's crazy. Lancaster, what are you doing here? What happened here? This valley is a bloody mess. Soldier, you forget yourself and your rank. I advise you not to speak to a superior so hastily. Right. Apologies, General Lancaster. I've spoken out of line. As captain of my unit, I would like to ask you, General Lancaster, sir, of your account of the events that occurred in this valley. I need to write a proper report for my lieutenant, sir. Much better, Captain. At ease. I'll give you our reports. Captain Dirk and I were just returning from an assignment, and we noticed a blonde-haired man being assaulted by a group of assassins. Interesting. By the time we arrived, he was dead. However, the assassins turned their blades on us, and we were forced into battle. Fortunately, our might prevailed, and we fought our way through them. I understand. Glad to see you both made it through the ordeal unscathed. However, as you may or may not know, Luxon is in pursuit of a renegade group. One that should have certainly come through this valley. You didn't happen to see a group come through here, did you? No, we did not. Given that we were coming from the border, we would have crossed paths with the mercenary group if we had seen one. Is it possible they took an alternate path through the border? Seems unlikely. However, if you didn't see them coming from the west, it's possible they could have hidden out somewhere on the way. This village is really the last respite on the way to the border. Have you been inside yet? No, we haven't, but I think you're right. We should sweep the village and ask its citizens for information. However, after the battle that Dirk and I have just had, I think we're going to spend the evening here in the village ourselves. I'll take it upon myself to investigate and see if I can pick up on any trails. Your new orders, Captain, are to double back and check every nook and cranny. Mountain passages, forests, everything. We will find them. Roger, sir. Boys, let's move out. Well done, General. Well done indeed. A stalwart general who can be cheeky. You continue to surprise me, and you really put him in his place. Alright, Zerk, that's enough. I'm still your superior too, so don't think you're untouchable. But at any rate, I think that this will keep them busy for a while. Let's get back to the village and see what we can learn. Alright, now that was quite a map. That was a very, very long map. This episode... oh man, an hour and 42 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to have to cut this one into 2 parts. I might have to. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. That was quite the map, though. That was difficult. That was really, really difficult, for sure. I don't know, necessarily, if I would have anything changed is the issue. The only thing that I would definitively want changed is honestly just maybe don't let those assassins steal. I was given the impression that nothing would happen to us and that they would focus on the new enemies, or quote-unquote enemies to them, the new green units. That was the only issue that I had, really. The rest of the map was understandable enough. Like, everything seemed to be okay. Let's see. The only thing that, like, significantly got in the way, I would say, would be that, what was he called? The archer with the great bow, the longbow equivalent. If he wasn't there, I think everything would have went basically right down as I would have wanted it to go. But keep in mind that I'm also biased because my perspective and how I played led me to the places that I ended up being. Had I not had Lana able to steal the Fool's Gold, things would have gone a lot differently. Had I not had X and Y units able to double X and Y enemies, things would have gone significantly separately. So, I guess what I'm saying here is, let me know what you thought of how this map fared. I'd recommend playing it for yourself prior to giving a full-blown opinion on how this map should or should not have played out, because I think this one's going to vary. It's going to vary significantly depending on how each person's units are able to handle different tasks. This was a very difficult map. Very difficult map. And like I said, I'm not sure that I would have changed anything, because everything did seem well put together. If anything, I might throw, like, one less thief, or, like, one less archer, because it does feel a little bit overwhelming, personally. I feel like my units are doing quite well in terms of their level ups, and I was still struggling, as you can see. I'm pretty sure that crit from Cordelia was mandatory, and I do apologize that I had to use save states there, but like I said, my recording shows literally 1 hour 45 minutes right now. I wasn't about to play the entire map again, and I was also under the impression that the assassins would do no such stealing or anything of that nature. So, take that as you will. I didn't play the map fairly to the end. If that's grounds for, like, discrediting my opinion, so be it. Let that be how it is. But my experience here leads me to thinking maybe one less thief, maybe one more fool's gold on the map somewhere. Something of this nature to keep the thieves in check, because they have good weapons, like they're going to be hurting you. And you also have to balance the whole fool's gold, like I think I did manage to keep one fool's gold, so maybe you don't even need the extra fool's gold. You could just ask the player, like, hey, I mean, not even ask them really, just like have the understanding, like, hey, if you don't have fool's gold for a map, that's fine. I don't know how the next map's going to be. If there are thieves in the next map that also require the usage of fool's gold, might be a little bit displeased, but I'm not under the impression that's going to be the case. We'd literally just escape the assassins. Like, that would be the place where the fool's gold shenanigans would end for the foreseeable future. That would give us time, maybe in the next map or whatever, to pick up another fool's gold here or there. Really, really useful weapon combined with, or not weapon, really, really useful item combined with a really unique circumstance. I like it a lot. And maybe I'm just asking too much with regard to having an extra fool's gold. But I don't know. We'll see, I guess. It was very fascinating how they stole the Fortuna. Like, I get why they would. It's obviously the most valuable thing that I have. I get why they would steal it, but it's very lucky that I had Lana able to steal that back. Generally speaking, it's lucky that I had Lana available to do what she did, because her being able to steal back a fool's gold saved me an extra turn. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know how it would be managed, but, and I don't know if it's necessarily good for it to be managed in this way, but if I had one extra unit there, I feel like that map would have just been great. I feel like it's either got one or two too many enemies, or I'm not able to use one of my units, essentially, is the issue. And I get why Jay is not usable there for both story and gameplay purposes. It's fine. I'm not too caught up on that. But if I had one more unit, I think everything would have went a lot better. And obviously I don't know if that's reasonable to ask. I don't know what the story has yet to hold. But these are just my thoughts. And I feel like there's more I could say, but I don't want to keep you here for too long. It's already been a very long episode, and I've got a lot of editing to do in order to get this out today. So I guess we'll see, like I said, what you guys think in the comments below. I'm really, really interested in reading your comments on this one, because I feel like this map is going to provoke a lot of thought, rightfully. Very rightfully, because it's both difficult and well-designed. I'm tempted to go back before we end this chapter. Let me make a little save state here, just for the purpose of not losing my stuff when I do this, because I want to go back and have a look at this map. I want to directly look and see if there's anything in particular I could point out from the get-go that would make it a generally better experience. Because when it comes right down to it, how would I say this? What's the phrase that I want to use here? The action economy kind of mandates that you have your people doing things every single turn, and having like one extra turn with a couple extra units of respite so that you can better position yourselves and better maneuver yourselves would be great. I get why there are so many enemies, and I get why they're positioned the way they are, and most of them are positioned in a very, very good way as it pertains to enemy placement and map design to make this chapter go very well. However, it does feel a little bit overwhelming, to the point that I think my solution honestly would be like maybe removing this thief. That might honestly be it, because everything else felt like it played out really well. I liked the placement of this assassin specifically just because he's out of range of the enemy reinforcement assassins and all of this stuff. It really might just come down to removing this thief. Or, I guess this one, but I mean, this one's the killing edge one. Obviously, this one's going to be a more integral unit on the map. Other than that, like, maybe reduce the Delta Squad at the very end that spawns from back here by, like, one of their rank. And that would be about it. It just feels the slightest bit overwhelming at the end. But obviously, take my opinion as you will. These are just my thoughts, and it would be fair to consider whether my opinion is tainted by my experience being the way that it was. I am just offering the thoughts as best I can offer them. So that's essentially where I have to leave it, I suppose. But I think that's essentially my thoughts. Either remove a thief, remove a Delta squad, one of them maybe, and then maybe, like, reduce one other enemy somewhere from the reinforcements, maybe from up here. And I think that would be about it. Because otherwise, I mean, I don't have any complaints about the unit composition, the unit, generally speaking, their growths, or, I mean, their stats. And then obviously I had an issue with, like, the assassins still coming to steal from us. I get it, they're assassins, they're going to steal, but I wasn't under the impression that assassins would be stealing so much as that pickpockets would be stealing. I know that they promote from pickpockets, but assassins you would consider like, hey, you know, they're probably going to try to kill us. So maybe even if it's just a unique circumstance, maybe they shouldn't have the steal ability for this map. I don't really know if that's a possibility. But whatever the case may be, let's hop back over into this. Whatever the case may be, I did have fun with this map. I do think that everything went pretty well up until the very end, where there were some slight things, and obviously my experience, the way that I played, led me up to that point. All that said, I have held you here for quite some time. Apologize for that, but I hope that I offered thoughts in a concise-ish and informative way. Please let me know your comments below. I am very excited to read this. I'm sure that this map will be one that gains a lot of feedback, just due to its difficulty, but I also want to clarify that the difficulty is not what is causing me to speak like this, as much as it is the more, like, I think I said it earlier, action economy side of things, because you only have so many units that are capable of so many actions. You have to use those actions to the fullest extent every turn, is what I felt like, considering my units' level ups and all this. Anyway, all that aside, make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Here we are 10 parts deep now. If you're enjoying, please subscribe. At the time of recording, we're like 7 or 6 short of 600 subscribers. And I know, from looking at my statistics, only about 50% of viewers are subscribed. I know it's a YouTuber thing to say that, but you made it to the end of this video. Consider it, please. That's all I'm asking. And make sure to share this video to both boost those subscribe numbers, keep this content going, and get people to play this hack for themselves, because this is one that deserves it. I don't know if I've said it in a video yet, but this is pretty definitively my second favorite ROM hack right now. I'm having a wonderful time with this one. So, with all that out of the way, wait, I've already said the YouTuber things, whatever. Until next time, I'll see you later.